What the fuck you unwrapping?
My brain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my head.
Welcome back to the Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast.
Ah,
I'm Skylar.
I'm in pain.
That's not his name, but he is in pain.
I'm John.
John.
I gave myself a headache just now. God damn. Them noises were not natural coming out my damn mouth.
What does that mean? Unnatural noises coming out your mouth?
Something along them lines. It's not good for the soul.
Yeah. Or our listeners' ears.
Oh, yeah? Well, get fucked. You click on this episode, you're a piece of shit.
Making a callback all the way to episode 1. Speaking of that, we did cut up clips. We've got them ready to be posted.
And released.
We just have yet to post them. But they're ready for you. At least episodes 1 is ready for you.
They're coming. You better believe it.
So hopefully that'll help grow the channel a bit.
A little bit. Ooh.
How was your week, John?
Hell.
Hell.
Hell on earth. Well, in the sense that it's just been busy. Fucking, I don't remember what happened any time before Saturday. But Saturday, my family had their annual Halloween get-together.
Mm-hmm.
And we do themes every year for our Halloweens and our Christmases. And this Halloween's theme was wear a costume from your childhood. And me and my cousin happened to have a picture. I showed it on the last episode. I'm not going to show you again. You got to go fucking watch the last episode if you want to see it. Me and my cousin dressed up. And we recreated those. The photographer and the costumes. One as a knight. She went as a chicken. And it was a good time. I remember towards the end of the night playing beer pong at the family function, and I'm fucking undefeated. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm the best.
That sounds like fun.
It was a good time, yeah. I played the first team. It was me and my little brother against my cousin. My cousins. My cousin and her older sister.
Yeah.
So 2 cousins. And then we won because I'm the best. And then obviously. Yeah. And then we flip-flopped, and it was me and my cousin, the younger of the 2 that were there, against my little brother and his fiance. And my little brother at that point, because he sucks nards, was drinking a lot and was like barely able to stand up and throw the fucking pongs.
It makes you better.
Yeah, it does. I agree. You got to be a little not sober.
Uh-huh. Amplifies the intuition, you know?
Yeah.
You're not thinking with your brain no more.
Towards the end of it, I was just making up rules so that people would drink.
Oh, there you go. If you miss, you gotta drink.
Drink. Well, I was drinking constantly. I was not even drinking I would drink when we had a cup that got sunk, but I'd also drink. If I sunk a cup, I would drink. If somebody else sunk a cup, I drank when I was thirsty. Fucking.
Jeez.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
This is a good time.
Yeah.
Saw my cousins, the oldest one of the 2 that I had mentioned before, had a kid.
Yeah.
I got to see it, and everybody there got to hold the baby, and the baby was well behaved the entire time.
Wow.
I picked this little shit up, and not 30 seconds in the hole, and it goes like it's about to cry, and then I hand it off. It's like fucking. I hate babies, bastards.
Oh,
every one of them. So that was Saturday, and then what happened Sunday? Oh, I just was up doing biology homework. What happened Monday? I was up doing biology homework. Then Tuesday, we both did things.
We did a thing.
I'll let you catch up before we go into that.
Get into that?
Yeah.
Okay. My weekend was pretty much just filled with relaxing. Not a lot of money, so didn't go out and spend anything. Just stayed home, hung out, took an extra day because I didn't go to school on Monday. I just decided to stay home to relax and hang out. Then this week I had a bunch of tests, so I had to do a lot of studying and mostly done with them now, but got another one later this week.
Hell yeah.
Tuesday we had some fun.
Fuck yeah.
Halloween time. We went out and did Halloween things, kind
Halloween
of.
things. Yeah, we
Yeah.
went. We had to go late because I had a night class on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, one of our guys, our driver,
Mm-hmm.
the only one who wasn't going to be drinking, is he just turned 20 the weekend before. Oh yeah, that's what I did Sunday. I'll go with him for his birthday. Anyway, so here in the town that we're in, the fucking bars after 8 p.m. like have bouncers that card people, so they won't let people who just aren't 21 in.
Yeah.
Which it's like, I mean, I kind of get it, but also fuck you. If your only choice for a sober cab is somebody who's not quite 21, fucking
yeah.
what does it matter? If you card everybody when they order drinks, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But it is what it is. So we had to, instead of going bar hopping like we were planning to, we just went to a tap house.
Yeah.
Had some food and had some drinks. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the fact, our 20-year-old friend who couldn't be drinking was like, "Hey, I know of a house party." And we went and fucking we dropped everybody else off. And it was just you, me, and Mark. Yeah. We went to the house party. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun. Huh.
I was quiet for most of it. I got kind of fucking stun locked, overstimulated.
Yeah.
Sat around for a while.
Loud music, random
warmed
people.
up. Yeah, it was weird. It was definitely not my usual cup of tea at all. Still went, had fun.
Dirt.
Just watched mostly.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we came back real late.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking tried to sleep, and I woke up at 4:30 this morning.
Oh my god.
And stayed up until 8:30. And then fell asleep again. Yeah, as hell. As hell. And then those 4 hours I was watching some horror video game gameplay to celebrate Halloween a little bit and keep myself from fucking sleeping, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, woke up with hangovers this morning. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Good times.
Yeah, I woke up, took a test, came back to my room, and went right back to bed. Yeah, it was a good time.
Good times.
Well,
should we should discuss our theme for this episode? Keeping up with the right, or am I going too fast already?
What? No, you're fine.
Keeping up with the kind of Halloween vibes, even though Halloween was yesterday. This is like our unofficial Halloween episode. Well, fucking last week was
it's
too.
a day late.
Yeah.
Last week we carved pumpkins, and then we even told you what this episode's going to be about.
Those, by the way, they're fucking rotting.
That's right. Yeah, they're already getting moldy. So
yeah,
we will take care of that later. But we are going to be talking today about serial killers.
Yeah,
but
specifically.
Not your average run-of-the-mill serial killers. No. These are some ones that you may have never heard of. Most of them are out of other countries besides America. And again, they're not well known. So Jeffrey Dahmer's not going to be on here, or anything that pops into your mind. You know,
not your Ted Bundy, not your
those ones.
I'm excited to see these actually. Looking at the list of some of these, I suppose we should probably jump right the fuck in, eh?
Hey, I mean,
uncommon serial killers. Who is our first one? Do you want me to pronounce the name again?
You can definitely try.
His name is Vlado Teneski.
He was a Macedonian journalist who realized that he could make a story happen by becoming a serial killer himself. And killing people and writing about it in detail.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He killed up to 4 people. 3 to 4. He was strangling them. He raped them and he beat them.
Oh, elderly women specifically. Interesting.
And then he went to his day job and wrote about his heinous crimes as if he didn't do it. So.
Shit. That's pretty clever, though. It's like, you know what this world needs? More serial killer stories. And then he's an entrepreneur, a true
Yeah,
Macedonian entrepreneur.
he was on that grind to
He
make
was
money,
that fucking
dude.
grind set. He knew what had to be done.
He took a bullet
He
for
did it.
the
Took one for the
magazine or
team.
whatever the hell he was writing for.
Guaranteed they got crazy views for like however long he was doing it for.
Yeah,
He
I
only
bet-
killed 4 people, so.
I bet when it came out that it was him, that was probably the biggest news story of them all. You know?
Even better. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, you guys know that reporter that had this inside scoop?
Yeah.
He didn't. Not only did he have the inside scoop, but he was scooping the insides.
Fucking wild shit. Boy. Sorry about
I'm
John.
dying.
Literally dying in
Oh.
the background.
Look at my complexion in the camera.
You're 4 shades more red than you were.
Good to go.
Our second person
Oh.
is named Karl Denke. He was a German man who targeted people that were down on their luck at church.
Okay.
He would offer them places to stay and then killed them and turned them into leather objects and pickled their flesh in jars, which he then sold as pickled pork. He killed up to 40 men.
Jesus Christ.
Watch out
I
for
need to-
anything pickled
need to
at
get
church functions, apparently.
Ow. I'm good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But yeah, he was eating them and selling them to people. He's
Pickled
like, this
pork.
shit tastes good. Tastes like pork. I can sell this to people.
Pickled pork.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a
your first red flag is that who the fuck is pickling pork? That doesn't happen. Like, have you ever heard of pickled pork?
Oh, that's in Germany, so I don't know.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care where it is. Ain't nobody eating pickled fucking pig, dude. It's not real. Not real at all. He's like walking up to you and he's like, "Hey, I have grilled praying mantis flesh, which is totally normal to eat in Germany. Would you like some?" Like, and then you take it and be like, "Sure," not questioning where it is. How'd you like to have read that and then found out that you bought fucking pickled pork from this dude at the church potluck?
They were. I just took like the small description when I was like researching it.
Yeah.
But I do remember them saying that this guy was like a very astute member of the church, and people were like, "Yeah, dude, that guy's awesome. He's like our bestie." You know?
He's got pickled pork, dog. He's got the best fucking leather chairs.
This dude's a fucking bro.
He's a G. Did you check out his shoes? They got eyebrows on them. He's balling out of control.
Alright, you want to do the next one?
Dorothy Puente, I guess, known as the boarding house killer. I've actually heard of this one. An old lady who took in the elderly and disabled, and then had supper with them because she was nice and not actually a serial killer. No, she fucking killed them. She killed them and continued to take their Social Security checks.
Yeah.
That was a big thing, actually. I remember seeing that, hearing about that on the news as a child.
Oh,
Mm.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's from. On that one it didn't say.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
a legitimate. Yeah, it happened in our lifetimes. I'm pretty sure, or just before ours. But yeah, no, that's baller. I agree. And butcher them and take their Social Security checks, 100%.
Yeah.
Because fucking the government's fucking them already with the Social Security, giving them hardly anything. And I mean, come on. Like, you're going to be working till you're 70 years old. Most people die around 70. You know, that's the retirement age is around there. It's just like, you're not really missing that money. You know? So, no. Another entrepreneur. All I see is entrepreneurs. These guys have just got solid business. The first guy, he's fucking, making up stories to increase viewership.
stories.
All, like, legitimately, he's an influencer. He could probably live in fucking LA right now and get away with this easy. The German guy, he making
Yeah.
food and leather furniture. He out here pioneering. This lady, she's just making money moves, dog. They're just entrepreneurs. That's all these are. They're not serial killers. They're serial grinders, my guy.
You reminded me of something, but I think I lost it.
Ah,
About a guy, I think he was in LA. It was all in the news a couple years ago that like made up a sensational story. He like beat himself up or like paid some guys to beat him up, put a noose around his neck, and showed up at his fucking subway.
What the fuck was his name? Black guy.
Yeah. And it was
Fake
because he
hate
didn't
crime.
get nominated for something, so he was like, I'm gonna show them I'm the best actor in the world, you know. Pretend a hate crime happened.
And then he was
Jesse Smollett.
yeah, yep. And then was fucking proven wrong. Everybody's like, you did this to yourself. Like, wasn't it caught on video or something? That him
Well,
doing
it was
this,
his
or-
body. His like personal trainers were the guys that like supposedly like beat him up and put a noose around his neck. And then he like ran into a subway all disheveled and like started screaming what had happened to him or whatever. It was some fucking heinous shit.
Why a subway? Why not a hospital? I'm sure that was
Right?
asked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you call the police? Why did you go out in public immediately after? Fucking dumbass.
I don't know. He was just trying to drum up his own news story.
Might have been a good actor, terrible director. His
Like
fucking
Vlado.
plot holes everywhere. Like Vlado, but less violent.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Le-
Yeah, there's an A there. It's a
Leonardo.
female.
Leonardo. What the fuck, dude? Fucking tell me.
Cyan Julie. Cooley? Cyan Cooley.
Mozzarella. I don't know. This
Sure.
fucking lady who's Italian. She went to a fortune teller who told her she would have lots of children, but they would all die. Which is like, I mean, that's just a factual statement. Everybody dies.
Yeah.
So she's already exaggerating. She went on to have 14 kids. 10 of them died. Oh, shit.
Yup.
Her favorite of the surviving children then got drafted into World War II. This is when she decided only human sacrifice would prevent him from dying in battle. So she murdered 3 women and used their bodies to make soap and cakes, which she shared with her friends. Ah! Who shares soap with your friends? Gross, dude. Like, there's diseases and, like, dead bacteria on it. That's how you spread foot fungus, probably. Ew.
Yeah.
Cakes are pretty good, though.
Yeah, but they were made with fat rendered from 3 women. Fat is fat.
I bet you the cake tastes just like a regular ass cake, so
Probably.
it's better than eating like a fucking ham bone or something and finding out, or like a chicken wing, and they're like, oh shit, there's a wedding ring on this chicken wing right now.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Eating cake with fat rendered from a person, that's probably not. Don't count as cannibalism.
Didn't say if the son died during World War II or
I
not.
wish it had.
It might have been successful.
Died anyway. Nice, dude. Wait, yeah, it might have been successful. Shit, maybe that's all you gotta do is kill 3 people and turn them into soap and cakes.
That is how you save your children from dying in war.
Make soap out of flesh. Flesh soap. All
We
right.
should release that. Make some flesh soap ourselves. Sell it to people.
We'll
Around
get a
Halloween.
cheese grater and like attack your fucking callous feet.
Oh,
Make
there
the
you
soap.
go.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking.
See, entrepreneur.
It's almost as bad as like farting or peeing in jars and selling it on the internet.
Or bath water.
Yeah, that too.
There was a rumor that somebody who bought Belle Delphine's bath water, he took a swig and
Yeah.
was suing her because he got herpes. But they're like,
Is that waterborne illness? I don't know.
Giardia, maybe. Robert Hansen, like Chris Hansen, but cooler.
He was an Alaskan incel who was obsessed with revenge against women. He would abduct women, fly them to remote locations in Alaska, where he would sexually assault them and then release them into the forest so that he could hunt them down for sport. He did this to 17 to 21 women before he got
Jesus.
caught. That's
He out here making Cabela's big game hunter.
it's cheating. He's stalking the forest.
It's not fair.
It's reverse.
You're gonna be able to find a woman in a forest. It's easy. There's not a lot of them. Now try it in a city, pussy. Jesus Christ. God damn. I wish it would have said how he got caught with it because, like, how would you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think I remembered that he was like in the process of the sexual assaulting and beating them, and she like got away.
oh shit.
So like he didn't hunt her down, and that's what
That's
like,
what got him.
got him. She was able to escape.
Oh, that sounds like a fucking movie right
It
there.
probably is.
This lady finally escapes. Has to, like, at the start of the movie, it's like she gets kidnapped, right?
Yeah.
And then towards like the middle, one of several climaxes in the movie. Not his climaxes, of course, but like plot climaxes.
Yeah.
Is she's like running through the woods and trying to survive, you know?
Yeah.
And she finally gets out of the woods like an hour into the movie. Is telling her story, and then the cops got to go back, and then we see that as the final arc. Instead of taking him in, like I'm sure they did, fucking shoot him down or something.
Yeah.
That could be a movie. That could easily be a movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's already one.
What would we call
like that?
Alaska Incel. William Devin Howell was a dude. He drove around in a van. He called his murder mobile. He called it his murder mobile.
Yo.
This guy already, he's a marketer. He knows how to reach out to he knows his product. He knows his product. He knows how to market it. And randomly selected people to kill. Okay. He was known to keep the bodies in the van for a while, sleep with them, and dispose of them in a strip mall?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, apparently there's like an abandoned strip mall, and this dude got in there and was just like, "This is where I put the bodies when I'm done
Set him
cuddling with them."
Ew. You know they make body pillows, right? Like you're just wasting gas. Like, dude.
His carbon footprint was probably offset by all the people he killed.
True, good point. Well, it depends on the van, though, doesn't it? One of them fucking big old Chevy vans with a 350 big block in it. Yeah, no, he needs at least like 8 more dudes. At least.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. Former FBI agent?
Yeah.
Ooh, John Douglas. Very cool. A former FBI. Interesting. A schizophrenic who would stand his victims in a pit of water and electrocute them. He learned that from the FBI.
For sure.
Interrogation tactics. 100%. That's where he got it. Once they died, he put their bodies in a meat grinder and fed the meat to his other victims. Oh! Fucking chill out, Jigsaw. Damn. That reminds me of this movie I saw. There was, I don't remember what it was called. It was some killer movie. There was like 2 killers working together. There's a bunch of people in like a Airbnb or something. And what he would do is he'd have multiple people trapped in cages, like dog cages. Yeah. And he would chop somebody up right in front of everybody and be like, "This is going to be you tomorrow."
Like, oh my god.
I can't remember when that movie was. It's fucking wicked as shit, though. I don't think anyone got away in that movie. I think the killers survived.
The killers.
I think they got. Yeah, I think they killed everybody.
The gore fest.
Those are for real. Like, yeah.
Okay.
You do this one.
The next one is Amelia Dyer. She ran an orphanage and charged women that had babies out of wedlock a fee so that she could find them a fitting home for their kid. She would then take the baby and the money and then let the child die or kill the child via suffocation or starvation. She killed anywhere between 200 and 400 babies.
God damn.
And I do remember reading that when police found out and like raided the house, they were like, this place was fucking nasty.
No, I bet.
Like they found rotting babies and things like that all over the place.
Jesus.
So,
I mean,
think if anyone's got like a senile old grandma or grandpa that's like losing their mind slowly and can't keep up the house, destroys it kind of deal.
Watch out for
Imagine
dead
that,
babies.
but with dead babies, right? Like a packed house, but filled with
Dead
corpses
babies.
of babies.
That could be, you know, those dead baby jokes, like something like what happens when you put a dead baby in a microwave? Like, I don't know what, it explodes or something along those lines.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, it kind of seems like that.
No, but
What do you call a place with 200 to 400 dead babies? Huh? An orphanage. You know, like a shitty dead baby joke.
Yeah.
She entrepreneur though. She cute. You know,
Yeah, she was making
making
money.
that fucking
on
ka-ching
the
ka-ching.
grind.
I seen a picture of her when you were scrolling through the other day doing your
Oh,
research
yeah?
on her. Yeah, fucking old bitch.
Yeah, dude. For
Fucking scary looking lady, Amelia Dyer. Dyer.
You know,
Yeah,
but
interesting.
out of all the 400 mothers, nobody came back and was like, "Hey, where'd you send my fucking kid?" They just,
Right,
they
yeah,
were
well,
just like,
I mean,
they
fucking-
abandoned it and they were,
They're over it.
yeah,
Yeah.
never thought of it again.
You could use this as an advocate conversation for pro-abortion. Like you can swing that easy. Dude. This is what they do to your kids in the orphanages. This is what they do. This is what they do when they take them.
Shit. No, it's a little bit stranger what they do to them. I happen to have a little bit of knowledge in this kind of area because I've worked with kids for like the last 10 years. Several kids that were in my program were orphans and or in the foster system, and they all have horror stories. Every single one of them.
Hell yeah.
It's never a smooth ride. It's never like you go to the orphanage and then the very next week some family comes in looking for a kid. They're perfect people. No. It's always a wild ride. And usually the kids are like fucked up because of it, and then they act out, and so people that do adopt end up having to deal with that or changing their mind a couple months down the road.
That's a thing they could do.
What happened? Oh,
Shit.
fuck! I got a really fucked up story off
Well,
of
you
this.
can't use names that way.
I mean, not. This isn't a YMCA story. This
Oh.
is my next door neighbor's family
shit.
story. Some crazy shit. They, out of the blue, they had two boys. Decided to adopt a little girl from Taiwan.
Okay.
She was very young. I want to say she was like kindergarten age, kind of.
How old were the two boys?
They were in their teenage years.
Okay, so they'd been around.
They'd been around,
Yeah.
and I mean, we've known them for forever. So like, they just up and decided that they were gonna adopt this little girl from Taiwan. They don't speak Taiwanese. She didn't speak any English at the time that they brought her over here. They had to go to Taiwan, family vacation style, hang out there for like a week, and then they just brought this kid back. And,
Okay.
Yeah. And she was wild because she's in a new place. Everybody's speaking a foreign language. Nobody knows a lick of Taiwan, anything. So, like, when she was being bad or doing things, like, there was no way to correct her with language. Right? Like, it was weird. Clusterfuck is what ended up happening. They got rid of her. They had her for, like, a couple months or so, maybe, like, half a year. And then gave her to one of the cousins that had adopted other children and stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Just fucking passed it off, signed the paperwork, not mine. Like, it was messed up. And it just put a bunch of stress on the family too. And then there was a divorce. Later down the line, you heard it here. Don't adopt children
that you can't communicate with.
You can't communicate with unless you're willing to learn how to communicate with them. They were not.
It's like the people that adopt dogs and then don't take care of them. They don't, like,
Yeah.
They're not house trained, or they're like fucking matted down and shit.
You should tell them about what happened to that dog
Oh,
you're referencing.
All right. Well, shit. Well, I don't know all the legal implications of this story, so I'm not going to use names.
Yeah, don't. Just...
So people we know live with a person who had a dog that was not being cared for.
I think we've mentioned this on the podcast at some point too. Like the week that we were there. We talked about the dog.
Doesn't have to be the same dog. I mean, now it does, but it didn't have to be. Skylar, god damn it. A dog in a house that we've been to before with people that we know. The dog was not well taken care of, and some people got to investigating the dog, and they realized they were looking at the dog's collar and like, shit, this is not the information for the guy who claims that it's his dog at all.
Yeah.
Turns out he stole the dog. And then didn't care for it. So they called the owner. The owner came by and picked the dog back up and went on separate ways. And I don't know. I think the guy realized the dog was missing, but there has been no new developments as to anything on it on his end.
Yeah.
If he had decided to investigate, hey, where'd my dog go? It's like he wasn't taking care of it. Goddamn thing. So
it was an older dog too, so I can't imagine that. Like,
well, I can't imagine it was crazy old though. Did we ever find out how old it was?
I don't think so, but you could tell it was like it was overmatted. I felt like it kind of was moving around slow and.
But I don't mean it's old necessarily, but he wasn't taking care of the damn thing. But hopefully it's in a better place. I mean, it would suck if the owner was the one that was actually abusing it and fucking yikes, and they fucked up. Crazy. I don't think so, but it would be wild. Just why get a dog if you're not going to care for it?
Why steal a dog if you're not going to
care for it? Yeah, that's.
You didn't have to steal it.
No. You really didn't have to. Like, adopting it and then not caring for it is one thing. I mean, both are equal shitty, but you went out of your way to forcefully remove the dog from ownership, and then you're not gonna. Whatever.
The biggest surprise is he had an ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah, dude. Average Redditor. This guy.
Yeah.
Fucking
shit.
milady, fucking 900 pounds and neck beard, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Wow.
You want to try and read this next one here?
Not really.
Okay.
Anatoly Onoprienko. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Mikhail Viktorovich Popkov, a Russian police officer who would offer his victims rides in a squad car. Very cool. If you were offered a ride in a squad car in the U.S., usually means you're under arrest. Where he would brutally murder them with various kinds of weapons. He killed up to 22 people during his killing spree. And a cop or like a former FBI agent would like know how to get away with it too. Like they know how to hide that shit.
Oh, and I wrote various in there because there was a list of things. Dude just switched it up every time.
Jesus, like what?
Like hitting people with bats, choking them out, fucking hammers, knives, all axes, shit like that. Just like
goddamn.
He was doing science. Like, which one of these kills the best?
He's a police officer in Russia. I think the default answer would probably be a Makarov pistol.
Yeah, I don't know that he shot anybody. I think he killed them all with
blunt force objects.
Yeah. Or knives. Yeah. And this is our last one here that we have.
Anatoly Onoprienko.
Out of Soviet Ukraine.
When Russia actually owned it legally.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. He is a serial killer that confessed to killing 52 people. He would select households that were isolated, then create some kind of commotion outside the house so that the residents would come on out, and then he would begin killing them in order of father, then mother, then children. After executing everyone in the house, he would collect a memento and burn the place down.
Not really a entrepreneur. I mean, even the Russian guy from before was like, at least he was doing science.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
this guy is just like loot goblin, maybe. Yeah, he's a loot goblin. He's a loot goblin. He on that fucking loot grind.
That's how they caught him too. Like they found
stealing shit?
his mementos. Yeah. They're like, why do you have this?
Because I killed them all and burned their house down. That's why they weren't using it anymore.
Yeah, but he killed. They said something about killing the strongest first, was the idea.
Interesting.
He'd call him out and he'd immediately kill dad or like the teenage boy and then go down the line and tell everybody in the house was dead. Didn't say how he killed him. He just killed him.
Did.
Yeah.
Well, so what? He would like break into houses?
No, he'd get people to come outside of the house.
What the fuck?
That's what it said. He would create a commotion like outside of the house. He'd find a house, be like, that one's far away from the city and no one's gonna hear me. And he'd like show up in the driveway and I don't know, maybe you start slamming on your horn, pretending that you got like injured or something.
Hey!
And anything to get people to come outside.
Hey, come outside.
You come outside and then your whole family dies.
Very
Crazy.
cool. That's why people don't answer the doors anymore, dude. This is why everyone's got a Ring camera.
Because they had those during the Soviet Union in Ukraine.
Well, I mean, you might as well have. KGB knows everything.
So that was our serial killer episode. What was your favorite one?
My favorite one was the fucking shit. Probably.
We got the pickled pork man.
Yeah, I like pickled pork guy.
He's
Carl
up there
Denke.
for sure. He's one of my,
he's
my
pretty
favorite.
good. He's pretty good.
I also like this girl who like killed somebody to try and like save
Human
her son.
sacrifice.
Just
Yeah,
fucking out of nowhere.
that's a loving mother. Baller out of control, dude.
This one was crazy. The Alaskan guy.
Like, fucking
Dude, that's a plan right there. Like, he had to fly them. That costs money.
that costs money. Yeah. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Hey, wait, hang on. Time out. Time out. It said that he was an Alaskan incel, right? Obsessed with getting revenge against women. So you're telling me that rather than spending money and taking a woman out on like a romantic airline date to try and like get over his rejection in any kind of way,
No.
he instead would spend that same amount of money okay.
To hunt them for
sport in the woods. Like, okay, guy.
Well, on this one, when I was researching him, they said that he had like a rough childhood because people would like pick on him because he was ugly, like fucking just not attractive at all.
Just fucking
And so
join the club, dude.
that,
Like,
that turned into the whole incel thing. Yeah. Crazy.
so we got to make sure that Brett doesn't get a plane, right?
Yeah, he doesn't listen anyway. We can talk shit on him as much as we
can.
want.
Yeah. We were gonna have him be a guest on earlier episode, and he said, "I'm too tired."
You know, so
maybe
maybe someday you'll see who we're talking about.
I don't
but
know.
Hard
Maybe.
to say.
Maybe. He'd be really fucking loud. We'd have to have him sit away from the microphone because he just talks. He talks loud. In the background between us.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of him being behind me in any regard. Fuck you, Brett. You don't listen to this anyway, bitch.
I gotta run to the bathroom.
Oh, I have to entertain these people?
For a little bit. I gotta go.
Fuck! Alright. I'm entertaining now. I'm the man. I'm the one who does the entertainment show. Welcome to John's Entertainment Corner. Today we will be discussing why these serial killers are dumb. We'll go through each one and criticize their work, their game plan here. They're all entrepreneurs, but why was their hustle interrupted? Now let's see. The journalist, a Macedonian journalist, he killed people and then wrote about it, to give views for his channel or his fucking paper. Here's why it didn't work. Is because he's a bad writer. He didn't know how to spell, probably. He was killing and strangling elderly women. What hell of a fucking target, too. I wonder why he picked elderly women specifically. Probably because he was like 90 pounds and needed like the least hostile or the least capable individuals. That's probably what it was. But this fucking guy, he journalist. I mean, he had an idea and he enacted it on it, so kudos to him. But fucking goddamn, how would you have gotten found out for that writing? You were writing it. It must have been too detailed. Must have been like he was there, even though he was trying to write like he wasn't there. Must have been it. Must have been it. He's too proud. Pride. Yeah, pride is what got him. All right, German guy, the German guy who did the pickled people. How he got caught? Fucking dude, I don't know. Probably he invited somebody over to his house, and they're like, "Oh fuck me, the couch is made out of like human flesh," you know. Probably was the first one, or maybe he accidentally had like an ear or something in a jar, and they're like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's not pork." You ah. The boarding house killer lady, how did she get found out? I don't know, actually. Social security checks, probably bank statements. Probably they're like, where the fuck is this money coming from? Holy shit. Oh shit, that's the money coming from social security checks for these people that live in her house and she killed them. Probably something as easy as that. Okay, the Italian lady in World War II murdered 3 people and used them to make soap and cakes. How did she get found out? Likely, my guess is she got found out because like somebody came over one day, they smelt the cake in the window, the window's open, they're like, oh shit, that cake smells good, I'm gonna go see, and they peek up to the window, oh my god, there's a foot, something along them lines. They, oh my god, she's making people cakes. Robert Hansen, the Alaskan guy, we already went through how he got caught because the lady escaped. That's gotta be fucking terrifying as hell. Jesus, even in the Alaska bush, like remote locations within Alaska, you don't got to go very far. But I imagine, goddamn, that's a lot of risk. That's a lot of you getting out of there very slim. So kudos to that lady for getting out. All right, the van guy, how he got caught. Probably because he was going to an abandoned strip mall at the time, and somebody was like, why? Why does van always... Or I'd like to think he got caught sleeping in the van with a dead body, and they're like, oh my god, we're sorry that your partner died in their sleep. And he's like, I don't know who this is. Get first red flag. The FBI agent guy, he fed the meat. I wonder how he got caught. Skylar, how do you think the FBI guy got caught?
Oh, he's a schizophrenic. I think he went crazy.
Oh, what? Well, how he got caught being a serial killer?
I don't remember exactly.
I've been theorizing based on what I see in these words. Yeah. My guess is you're right, because he's schizophrenic. He probably went to like a Target or something and was just like, I fucking killed him. Yeah. Probably just spazzed the fuck out.
It says former there for a reason. He got fired from the FBI. It wasn't like a...
yeah. Imagine it's wild that they hired a schizophrenic in the first place.
It was a long time ago. I
guess.
They called it like schizoid something.
Oh,
back in the time.
Yeah.
Like, it was way back then. Like,
not even schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Okay, baby lady got killed because the house stunk. Because 400 babies, I mean, babies ain't big. They're like, what, this big?
Well, when they rot into the ground, they're even smaller.
But stinky. True. And 400's a lot, so...
Yeah, it's like a cat lady. Like
yeah, for real.
Cat lady.
They definitely were like, those don't smell like cats. They'll smell like dead babies and went inside. The Russian cop, how he got caught, probably because, shit, how did he get caught? Squad car rides?
The KGB
body cam footage.
Editor.
No, body cam footage, that's what it was. He forgot to turn his camera off. Shit.
World star.
And then the Soviet Ukrainian guy killing 52 people. It said he confessed. Interesting. So he probably... Well, you said, said he got... They found him mementos, and he's like, yes, so I did this. And they're like, fuck, you probably could have just, like, snuck in and stole the shit. Yeah. You didn't have to kill him and burn the house down. Christ. Hell of a fucking wake there. Goddamn. Yeah.
I used to have a nightmare that was similar to the, like, one where he'd just show up at a house and cause commotion.
Yeah.
I had a couple times as, like, a child where I'd just be, like, at home, and then somebody would, like, knock on the door and be, like, beaten and bloodied and, like, obviously, like, got attacked. You can't hear that. I just said it twice. Sorry.
Air quotes. Air quotes.
But, like, some family member would, like, go open the door and be like, oh my god, like, you need help. And their reaction is, come inside, let us, like, start doing basic first aid and, like, whatnot. And then, like, once they get in the house, they start just fucking going off and, like, hurting people and killing people and stuff. Damn. So, don't know what that means. All I know is it was scary and I didn't want to be there.
There was a guy, I remember watching a YouTube video on this. This guy had a bunch of guns and shit on his person, and he went to his estranged brother's house for fucking out of the blue.
Yeah.
And he just knocked on the door. The guy's like, "Holy shit, dude, what's up? Can I like help you?" He's like, "Was your wife home?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I think so. What's up?" He's like, "Let me inside." He's like, "Hell no." No, let me inside. And they got into an argument right there. Then I think like not even 2 seconds or a few minutes into the argument, the guy who had knocked on the door pulled a gun, shot his brother right there. Bang. And this was all caught on the ring camera.
Jesus
Bang,
Christ.
bang. The guy's wife heard the shooting and immediately like ran out the back door. Fucking ran down the street. Well, the guy then just like set up camp inside this house and like set up a bunch of guns, bullets, gasoline, lit the place up. You know, so the place is slowly burning. Yeah. He's inside and he's shooting out at like random shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, the lady who got away fucking was like, "Hey, like, goddamn, the cops! Call the cops!"
Mm-hmm.
The cops show up, and the guy immediately starts shooting at the cops. Well,
yeah, that's a mistake.
A big mistake. So the cops kind of have this place surrounded, and they're getting ready to go in through the back. Well, actually, I think what they're thinking is because he's burnt the place down, they're just gonna let it go and wait for him to die. I don't remember exactly what the explanation was for them to wait. Well, this guy fucking had enough. He wasn't shooting anybody else. Yeah. So he's like, fuck. And he just like ran outside into the open and got gunned down by like 60 cops. Like immediately upon stepping out the door. Fucking dumbass. What are you doing? You never played GTA a day in your life.
What the fuck's the point of that?
I don't know. He might have been on some like some drugs or some schizophrenia shit. I don't know.
That's wild.
Fucking yeah.
Alright, John. If you were a serial killer,
who's bold of you to assume that I'm not?
I know you're not.
What do you mean? You see how many boxes of like fucking Fruity Pebbles and goddamn Cheerios I go through? You know.
That's not the same. You ate it. You didn't kill it.
Some of these people ate others. Just saying. Your statement doesn't track, my guy. All right, if I was a serial killer, what?
How would you go about doing your...
Oh, shit.
Your dastardly deeds.
My dastardly deeds. I've thought about this in great detail. I don't know. Fucking ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck?
Yeah, ice cream truck. But it wouldn't be like I would like poison the ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Like acid. Like you'd be like, "Oh, cool. Let me get the Sonic the Hedgehog." Bite down on it. My face is gone. Shit. That's what I would do. Yeah, ice cream. I'd be called the ice cream guy.
Ice cream killer.
I'm fucking cold-hearted. The Cold Stone Killer.
So you
instead
just
of the Stone Cold Killer, it's Cold Stone, like the ice cream.
Oh. So you let them eat it. They die.
Yeah, and I drive away.
You just leave the body there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I go to a place that's frequented by like a bunch of ice cream trucks.
Oh, okay.
So that they don't know who it is.
Smart. There you go.
And then naturally the police will assume that it's the new guy that's been there. But psych, I've actually been an ice cream truck driver there for 15 years and suddenly snap for no reason. Oh. Boom. They arrest the new guy who I paid in cash. He's a creepo. He's got schizophrenia, DID, dissociative identity disorder.
Just a homeless guy.
Just a homeless guy that he's got like a Class C driver's license and he could drive trucks. They fucking put him up in that thing and have him hand out ice cream. There will be a cyanide in the truck, but none of the ice cream will have been poisoned. They'll assume that they got him before his next big killing spree.
There you go.
Yeah. Smart as shit.
Framing somebody.
How would you do it?
I think I'd do mine by boat.
By boat?
Yeah, I'd go to like a third world country so I don't have to fuck around with cameras. And then...
They don't have iPhones in Haiti.
Just find a reason for somebody to get on my boat, and little did they know that was the worst decision of their life. When you go out way out in the water, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and then
Whatever he means
just
by that.
dispose them right over the
Whatever
edge.
he means by whatever the fuck I want. Jesus. What do you mean by whatever the fuck you want?
Give him a second belly button.
Oh, okay.
Throw him into the ocean.
Fucking color
It's
that
like
blue.
it never happened.
Uh,
Rinse and repeat.
Domp. Oh shit, that could be a movie too.
Yeah.
There could be a movie about a guy who goes from port to port. He's just like a sailor dude.
Killing people.
He's like offering charters and then just dumps them. And it's like cash only.
There were some rough waves. He just went overboard.
Well, there wouldn't be any documentation. It would just be like a cash only transaction. It'd be like,
Third
on this
world
charter.
country.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. So they would just take them, kill them, rob them, and dump them overboard. Fuck, that probably happens.
Yeah, I would think so.
We could make a movie about that. We just need a boat.
And equipment to make a movie.
Nah, we just need a boat. We'll be like that writer dude. We want the movie so bad, we're just gonna do it. There's the movie. But I'm gonna make everyone call me Captain, and the one time they don't call me Captain, that's when we go.
Oh, that's when you kill them.
That's when we kill him. You
There
did
you
what
go.
now? What'd you call me? You didn't call me Captain, that's for sure. Knife! Okay, mutiny! I'm the captain.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. Who on here? I was going through while you was
Yeah.
busy. I was going through and just kind of criticizing them. And well, I started out criticizing them, and then the first one I was like, "Props to this guy." And then I just decided to go into like how they got caught. I was speculating which one of these you think had the worst idea for the serial killer to start.
Like the worst idea from the beginning?
Yeah, like you're like, there's no way they got away with this.
Probably the van dude.
I was gonna say exactly the same thing. Either the
Yeah.
van dude, or alternatively the Russian cop.
Yeah.
Van dude, Russian cop, or the Soviet. Well, I mean, he got away with it in Soviet Ukraine when he was attacking the houses and getting everybody outside. Because if he had done that in like Texas, it wouldn't have worked.
No.
He would have been shot first, no questions asked. You want my property? Bang! But also this Italian lady, I'm surprised she managed to get 3 people before she got found.
No, I was all at the same time. It was like a group of 3 women.
She's just like, come to my house.
Yeah.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
And then just decided to make them into soap and cakes? Or was like, fuck, how do I get rid
She's
of
like,
these?
I got these bodies. Can't let them go to waste.
But what do I know how to do? I know how to make soap out of flesh, and I know how to make cakes out of human fat. Guess I'll make soap and cakes. Fucking, what a weird... I mean, a different time, people were handy as shit. I don't know how to make soap. Let alone out of a human goddamn body. Just punch it a couple of times. It's like Minecraft. You get raw meat product.
I mean,
Just punch it.
we learned how to make soap when I went to Fort Snelling for the last, 10 years in a row. It's one of our
For
annual
your school field trips?
You go there, and they've got people, acting as if they were still living when it was active. That's one of the things they teach you to do, is how to make soap, how to do laundry. They make the kids
soap.
clean laundry.
So they just... You field trip for child labor?
It's not their laundry. It's just for show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they would not take their fancy suits that they have from way back when, because they're dressed to the nines with authentic clothing. I don't think they're gonna let some kids just here's a fucking stick and a bucket of soapy water, beat the shit out.
God!
That's what they did.
It's clean.
They called it the agitation stick. You'd put the clothes in the water, you take the stick, you put it in there, and you'd mix it around and churn it a little bit,
Wait, do that again for me real quick. I love how your fucking shoulders pop. Ah, fuck. Ouchie. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So they just invented the spin cycle with their
Essentially,
hands.
yeah,
Manual spin cycle.
Then you take it out, and they got that board, the washboard,
Yeah, the
or whatever,
washboard.
with the fucking wet ass shit, and then you hang it up. It was cool.
What does a washboard do? What's the purpose of?
It's just another agitation thing. It's like, because once it dried fully, it wasn't like our clothes where we've got conditioners in the water and stuff to make things soft and whatnot. Nah, the shit went stiff as a board. Pretty sure that's why they did it, was to like fucking try to break it down a little bit. Like, but to make soap, they just like used fire. They burn shit and they like collect the top of it, put it in water, and then separate the top, and then
That's soap.
that's soap. That's where they got lye or whatever, and then they'd mix that with fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder how some of these people figure this out. They're just like, fuck it, dude, and they're just taking chemicals and just dumping it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, how did they come up with this?
Trial and error.
Right.
They're like, let's take the ashes from this fire, put it in water, mix it around, let it sit for a while, come back, and it's like, well, there's shit on the top. Let's collect it. Put it in fat. Use it to clean ourselves.
Right? How the fuck do you get there? Like, how do you get from point? My very first thing that I think of when I take ashes out of a fire is to put it in water and then let it sit for exactly 37 minutes. Like, what?
It's pretty wild.
Jesus. Makes you wonder some of those things where you're like, and let sit for this amount of time. As you're wondering if maybe they had done that, and because it worked that way, they're just doing it that way. And it turns out that you don't have to let it sit for 30 minutes. You can let it sit for 30 seconds, and the same thing will happen. But people are just wasting their time when they're cooking.
They just had to heat it up.
Literally, yeah. You just gotta, whatever your food is, just mash it into a bowl and warm it.
Yeah.
Done. You're done. You're done. You don't need to do any more. That's food. That's how you food. You just blender, fire, food. That's it. That's all you do. That's how you cook.
Jesus Christ. You should start a cooking channel.
I should. We just blend everything and light it on fire.
A historically accurate cooking channel.
It's just like take a sharp stick, skewer some meat on it. Whoosh. Ta-da!
Put it in a bowl.
Chew on it, shit my guts out 3 hours later.
Oh, man. Ancestral cooking with John.
Ancestral cooking, baby. I just grunt the whole time. I look over my shoulder occasionally for predators. Everything's dimly lit. I'm like in a cave.
Just you with a GoPro sitting in the woods.
But I'm not like having it on a stick or anything. I have the GoPro in my hands. So on occasion, all you see is just like fingers. You don't know what's going on. You see some police in the background and I'm running. They're like, you can't camp here. It's fucking. It's my villain arc, baby. I'll start cooking up the policeman.
Oh, that's your serial killer.
That's I'll just be a caveman.
You bait the DNR.
I'm the caveman. I'll lay traps for him, but
the
like big ones.
Killer. He's just out there killing exclusively people that work for the DNR. Can I check your fishing license?
Jesus. I don't know if I can talk about this, seeing as how I'm trying to seek future employment with the DNR. Maybe let's use somebody else.
No, it's it's on theme.
On topic. What about alternatively, just like people who go spelunking? I'm in the cave already. Yeah. Actually, this is all really on topic. Topic, because this past Friday I watched a movie called The Descent. It was about a bunch of girls on a girls' trip went to a cave, and then there was cave people, and the cave people ate them. And one of the tags says that there was nudity in it. That's kind of one of the reasons why I clicked play. And it was just like cave lady tits.
Damn. Not cave lady tits.
Not what I signed up for.
There
Not
was
at all.
A fairly recent paper or whatever that was. I'm trying to remember the journal. I don't remember what it was posted in, but it was talking about human burial practices.
Okay.
Because they found a bunch of bodies, way the fuck down in the bottom of this cave.
Yeah.
But in order to get there, they had to crawl through little tiny fucking holes and shit. Like, it's not like you accidentally fell down in here.
Right, and
And there
carrying
were several bodies.
a full size human body
Yeah, yeah.
through a hole like that would be a pain in the ass.
And you know, some people are like, "Well, a family crawled down there and died," but like, they're like, "That's way like unrealistic." Like, so they're theorizing that this was a burial practice or whatever, like evidence of early human burials.
Oh shit! Oh wait,
Yeah.
I remember seeing
Yeah.
this. Yeah, I remember seeing a documentary on that actually. Yeah.
Well, this just came out. Like, recently, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
I had seen the doc. Like there was a documentary episode about it. Very cool. I think it was on like Expedition Unknown or something.
Yeah.
Dead people in caves, blood. They out there.
Mm-hmm.
They caving. They dead. Dead as hell. You ever wake up dead?
What? What the fuck does that mean?
You wake up dead. You didn't die in your sleep. You waked up dead.
Shit.
God damn it! Guess I'm dead. Past tense of guess I'll die. Waking up dead. You just go to bed. You ready for the next day, or even worse, you dreading work. You wake up. You're dead. Holy shit! I gotta work today because I'm dead.
Are you like just waking up a ghost, or are you waking up in a
Dead.
body that you can no longer control?
No, you woke up dead.
So you didn't wake up. You just died. There is no waking up at
I
all.
woke up dead.
You went from sleep to
Dead.
unalive.
Yeah, sleep to dead. You woke up dead.
There's no more anymore after that. There's no waking up. They're dead.
Now you woke up dead.
Oh, maybe if you woke up like a ghost or something, and you're like, shit, nah.
You woke up dead. Spirits are the living in the beyond. You woke up dead. All right, what do we we gotta plug our shit.
Oh, yeah.
Pull up the documentation because we've been here an hour. That's our hour sound.
It is now. Oh my god.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. And find our socials. We have a card that'll show up at the end of this video where you can find that shit and shit with shit.
True.
But we gonna say it with our mouths to you.
Yeah.
YouTube, Counterfeit Intelligence, capital C, capital I.
With a space.
With a space. Because grammar is important.
I disagree.
Evidently.
With Twitter and or X, we are the same thing as we are on YouTube, Counterfeit Intelligence, capital C, capital I, no space, and our handle is CI Pod Official, capital C, capital I, capital P, and capital O.
Facebook, I don't get.
Search that up. Let us know what you find.
Let me know how to spell it. Facebook, we're just Counterfeit Intelligence, capital C, capital I, because grammar is important.
Consistency.
Yeah, and grammar. This motherfucker spelled our YouTube channel wrong.
It's true.
You spelled intelligence incorrectly, which is funnier than you spelling counterfeit incorrectly. It's way funnier because intelligence means smart.
I'm not a good speller. Never have been.
Instagram, we are Counter Intel Podcast. No capitalization, no spaces.
And on TikTok, we are Counterfeit Intelligence. No caps, no spaces.
And no videos. Currently, as of filming on TikTok. We're working on it.
Yep, we got the videos. We just gotta post them.
We just gotta get them on there.
What are we going to war with today, John?
Let's go to war with serial killers who suck. If you're a serial killer out there and you got caught, fuck you.
Does the serial killer kill people by sucking them until they die?
Wait, serial killers who suck? No, we are advocating for them. Serial killers that suck you off until you die. You're the best.
You're the best killer.
You're the best killer. Yeah, we're going to war against those who don't do that. So all other serial killers. If you're not killing people with blowjobs, what are you doing with your life? Fuck you.
Alright. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed any of this, feel free to share this with your friends.
And if you didn't, fuck you.
Comment on any of our socials.
And if you
like
don't, fuck you.
You heard it here. Alright. Bye bye.
Adios.
What the fuck you unwrapping?
My brain.